Before we start the video, we're giving away some awesome Matador gear, so check out the link in the description below. And we're back with another Everyday Carry Essentials video, a series of some of the best gear we carry on the daily, starting with a wallet. Let's jump in. This is much more than a way to carry your cards and ID. It is a built-in multi-tool with 7 different functions. Screwdriver heads in the bottom 2 corners work with standard and some Phillips screw heads. That cross-shaped tool is also great for cutting open a box when you order Amazon Prime to your Airbnb. At the same end, there are some measurement marks, and 3 cutout shapes function as different size wrenches. The edges are sharp enough to scrape gum off a park bench to take a seat, and there's also a bottle opener to crack open a local soda for your picnic. Of course, Nite calls this the financial tool multi-tool wallet, which is basically just a silicone band that goes around the multi-tool. It wraps around the metal to hold some of the folded cash and about 5 cards in place. We've been able to squeeze in a few more cards if we leave bills behind. It isn't the most durable strap we've seen though, so we avoid overstuffing it. And since it lacks blades or sharp corners, Nite says that this is safe to bring through airport security. Your mileage may vary depending on the officer and the rules in the country you're in though, so you may want to swap this wallet out if you're heading to a country that's known to be strict. If you don't want to toss that wallet in your pocket, there's plenty of space to stash it in here. Unlike some other slings or packs, the Salkan Sacoche doesn't have a lot going on, and that is the beauty of it. It's more of a what you see is what you get sort of thing, which is great for minimalist everyday carry. Inside are 2 simple slip pockets that we like to toss a minimalist wallet and a phone. That leaves the rest open for whatever else you want to bring that day. Depending on your plans, that could be snacks and a small drink, a travel journal with a point-and-shoot camera, or tissues and a hat. It expands to hold what you need and lays flat to stay out of the way when you're carrying less. If you like versatile gear, you'll like that the strap is removable if you want to use it as a pouch. It's thin enough that it's easy to tuck away, though it's still substantial enough that it's comfortable to carry in sling mode. The material is super soft yet really durable, and we dig the heritage vibe of the simple Salkan patch logo on the front. It only comes in 1 color at the time of this video, but the mossy green matches a lot of different looks, so we don't mind. It blends in well, which is key to feeling like a local. That's also why I learned common phrases like please and thank you in the native language before I go on a trip. And this video's partner, Rosetta Stone, helps me learn even more so I can have some actual conversations. My high school didn't offer Korean or Portuguese, so they helped me get familiar before traveling to Asia and South America. Plus, their unique immersion methods matches audio from native speakers to pictures and uses stories and real-life conversations to help you learn more like you did your first language. The voice recognition tool gives me feedback on my pronunciation so I can improve my accent too. As a kid, I always wanted to get my hands on that sweet Rosetta Stone yellow box CD-ROM, but today it's even easier with their app. Lessons are bite-sized and help me continue learning even when I'm on the go. Rosetta Stone's lifetime subscription lets me go at my own pace without paying a renewal fee. Plus, it gives me access to all 25 languages to stay on top of my skills before my next trip. Get over 60% off their lifetime subscription using our link down in the description below. Instead of $3.99, pay just $1.49 to learn any language, anytime. Now back to the gear. Oh, look at these little backpack straps. It's a backpack for a teddy bear. Maybe you're looking for something with more pockets and elastic loops. If you're looking for a spot for every item in your kit, this thing has plenty of pockets and a heritage vibe. There's a zipper mesh pocket you can tuck tiny gear like USB drives or dongles, and 2 internal panels that each have different sizes of elastic loops. You can use them for multi-tools, cords, flashlights, or battery banks. Adjacent to the front and back sides of the pouch are slip pockets for your minimalist wallet, earbuds, cash, or travel documents. Easily keep everything within reach by weaving your belt through the straps on the back, or use the PALS webbing to connect it to your favorite bag. To top it all off, it's easy to get your gear, even when you're wearing gloves, thanks to the chunky paracord zipper pulls with heat shrink on the ends that adds some extra grip. The pouch can adapt to be just about anything you need, whether it's a tech pouch, a tool bag, or even a travel wallet, since you can slide your passport into one of those slip pockets. That pocket isn't big enough for a phone, but it's a good spot for hand sanitizer, gum, or even a small measuring tape, so you can be ready to see if that souvenir will fit in your travel backpack for the trip home. Now we come to the most important tool in any tech kit. Because no matter what you do, you'll eventually need to charge your phone. And sometimes that time comes in the middle of the day while you're out exploring. The power bank is a pack hacker pick for a reason. It packs a big punch, has a ton of power, and it's really lightweight. NITECORE rounded the corners on the Carbo 10,000, which is why we like it better than the NB 10,000, which has sharper edges that are a little too pokey in a pants pocket or a sling for our taste. Well, it costs about $30 more at the time of this video. We dig the unibody carbon construction and added packability. I've taken this just about anywhere, and it is great to top up the phone after a heavy day of exploring using Google Maps, transit apps, all that good stuff. There's a USB-A port that can charge a phone at 18 watts and a USB-C port capable of 20-watt fast charging. You can charge 2 devices if you use both ports or top up the battery bank while charging from a single port. Oh, and if your Apple Watch dies, you can charge that too, since its low power mode works for things like earbuds and smartwatches. Our only issue is that some of the LED lights bleed into one another, so it's not always simple to tell how much charge is left. Orbitkey makes my personal favorite key organizer, so I was excited to see how the tote bag stacks up. Though it's simple, its sleek design delivers. The recycled ripstop polyester is more durable than a disposable plastic sack, and it's washable in case your jar of local honey leaks on the way home from the farm stand. It can hold more than just a few things from the grocery store too. If you're stopping at the market, you can bring home a few loaves of bread, plenty of local produce, or even more than a dozen boxes of ramen noodles. Yes, we actually tested that. While you usually get free bags at US stores, there are a lot of countries like Germany that charge extra for that. With this bag, you'll always be prepared. It's also great to carry your swimsuit and a towel down to the pool, or if you buy a few more souvenirs than your travel backpack can carry. The nylon handles are long enough to fit nicely over your shoulder without the bag jamming into your armpit, although we've noticed that they are more likely to slip off when wearing shinier fabrics like a puffy winter jacket. It's easy to roll back up when you return to your accommodation and stays put thanks to a built-in loop of elastic cord that keeps it street taco size so you can stash it away easily. But keep an eye on it because we've already noticed ours starting to fray where it's attached to the bag. If it happens to break, this thing still rolls up pretty small on its own and you can easily keep it together with something like a Velcro cable tie. That tote will slip nicely next to this water bottle in your sling since they're roughly the same size. And no, I'm not talking about Stanley, Yeti, or Hydro Flask. I discovered the Vapur Eclipse while traveling the world non-stop for 2 years, and it's still one of my favorites. You can refill this 1-liter collapsible bottle wherever you are. We've taken it to museums, amusement parks, and all over the world because it doesn't weigh us down. All you do is fill it up at a faucet or drinking fountain, and it expands as you add water. It's a little floppy when you drink since the material has no built-in structure, but it's easy to get the hang of after a couple swigs. The built-in carabiner on the cap lets you clip it to the outside of your day pack as you explore, and it keeps the bottle from unrolling when it's empty. It is not insulated, so you'll want to seek out chilled water if you're looking for a refreshing cold drink. However, the lack of insulation allows it to be super lightweight as it weighs just over 1.5 ounces when empty, compared to 11.8 ounces for the lightest Hydro Flask or 9.6 ounces for the Aerolite Stanley. Let me tell you, that really adds up when you are one bag traveling and just carrying that bag around for hours and hours a day. Not every piece of gear has a carabiner attached like that previous water bottle. But while carabiners can be convenient, there's always a chance of them popping open. We've seen plenty of broken springs and misaligned gates. That's why I was excited to find the Matador BetaLock, which has a TSA-approved locking mechanism built into the gate to keep it from opening accidentally. The keys aren't unique to each lock, so it's not as secure as Fort Knox. But it will still keep a sticky-fingered thief from grabbing your Bluetooth speaker or from it falling off accidentally. Just turn the deadbolt at the end and it will lock the gate into place. If you carry a water bottle with a handle or hat or an extra pouch, this will keep it on your bag even if it gets bumped. I think it's so useful, though I wish it came in other sizes since this one is pretty big. Still, it's a handy tool whether you want to hook a light to your day pack or carry a damp travel towel outside of your bag. So that's what we're carrying every day, at home and on a trip. What's some of your favorite EDC gear? Let us know down in the comments below as we're always trying to find new gear to check out for the channel. See you in the next one.